Hello there. So, I welcome you to another session of tutorial today. It's Ajibade here, and welcome once again to AjiseGraphik YouTube channel. And in this video tutorial, I'm going to be walking you through the process of creating this amazing new month flyer design. Now, this flyer design was created with specificity, and there are three processes of which I created this flyer. And in this tutorial, I'm going to be walking you through the process. But first, if you are new to this channel, I'm sure you don't know what to do. Kindly smash the subscribe button. Yes, just smash the subscribe button. After doing that, turn on your notification bell so you always be the first to get notified. Do you understand? So I believe you are doing that now. Thank you. Yeah, and also check the description link to join the Telegram channel so that you get to communicate with me frequently. Now let's get started. So now in this tutorial, I walked you through the process of creating. Look at this now. Okay, this is the design that I created on Pixel App. Now I toned the image properly and did a lot of manipulation to get what I wanted. You can see the image is representing someone that is trying to break through a particular limitation. So these are the details you need to pay attention to when you are creating your design. Then after that, I took it to an app of which you all know, which is PSCC, to add a lens flare. So I did it in such a way that the purpose of adding the lens flare is that it's climbing on a mountain, and for example the mountain, there might be sun, so the lens flare is representing sun. Do you understand? So that's why we did it. Then lastly, I took it to Lightroom to enhance the quality. Do you understand? So you can see the difference. So this is Lightroom image and this is PSCC. Can you see the difference? Can you see the toning? We're going to be learning all that here. So without much ado, I'm just going to start the tutorial properly. So don't forget, smash subscribe button now and share the video to your friends. See you in the tutorial now. Okay, so let's join it together. Now the first thing I'm going to do is to import the necessary elements. That's the background, the logo, and all of that. So I'm just going to quickly, this is the background, and just going to import the logo. So I have the logo and the background ready. So now the next thing for me to do is to start working on the design. So now let's do this. Let me keep the logo somewhere here. Okay, let's do this. Now we have this. Now the first thing, I wanted to connote the design properly, so I didn't want to use this particular perspective, so I have to sweep and flip. Just tap here to flip. Yeah, so we have this. So I'm just going to stretch this a bit. You get, then keep this here. You understand? I think I'm cool with this. Then I'm just going to copy this out and delete the one under just to retain a good quality. You get, then I'll just adjust him like this. You get the idea? So this is it. Then I'm going to lock this now. Then I can work with my logo, reduce the size, keep this here. Then I'm going to turn on my grid and adjust this till to 10. You get, position it to 10 and position this to 15 or thereabout. Okay, 15. Yeah, then I can keep this at probably 10 also. 10. Okay, so I think I'm good with this. So okay, that's locked. So I'm just going to reduce the size of this. Now let's go to our fonts, get the image, the text. So now I'm just going to use the fonts of which you are almost familiar with, is Clash Display. Yeah, so I'm just going to make use of the medium. Yeah, the medium is fine. So yeah, Then reduce the size properly, and I'm going to make it okay. Before that, I need to tone the background to suit what I want to do now. So let's tone the background together. So go to the background, that is this background that you imported. Now I'm going to make the resources available. So what I will do is just to reduce the saturation to about 30, then reduce the brightness also to about, let's say 15. But let me leave it at 25. Then I increase the contrast to by 5. Now let's leave it this way. So what I'll just do is to um change this color to black. Let's see what we have. Black, oh sorry. Yeah. Then I reduce the line spacing. Exactly. So I think -7 works. Probably if I reduce it, it might still need to adjust it. You can see. So you can zoom in to just see what you are doing. You get. Oh, sorry about that. So I still need to reduce the size to probably 13. Okay. Then I'm going to go back to the line spacing and adjust again. Okay. I think this is fine already. Then let's do the positioning together. Now what I'm going to do is just adjust these two together down. So that's all for that. And I'm just going to get a shape and bring this here. Turn on my snap to grid to bring this down. And just keep this here. Let's zoom out a bit. Let's just leave it this way. So I'm just going to reduce this to this. Take this, keep this here. Yeah. Then I'm going to just paste the color code now that I use for that particular place. So this is the color code. Yeah, then I reduce the opacity just to give it a feel. So about 65. Yeah, it's getting better. So now I'm just going to tap on, okay, no, instead of, let me just copy this out and put welcome to. So just pay attention to these details. Welcome to September. Just do this. Now you can see the contrast is not enough, and I'm just going to change this to another color, which is from the background actually, but I copied out the color code. So that's the color code. So the color code for this is FFD98D. Do you get it? So you can see that the contrast now suits it properly. Do you get the idea? So okay, so work is in progress. Now the next thing for us to do, copy this out again and just put the month of. It's a very simple design, but I want you to understand that you need to just pay attention to some practical details like toning your image to suit what you want and the reasons you add some particular element and all of that. So I'm just going to change this font to Biloxi script. You can check it out online to get it. So Biloxi script, and I increase the size a bit and change the color to white. You can see that all the colors I'm using are blending and I keep it at their points. Do you get it? So we have that. Then I'm going to copy this again, copy this text out and put breaking It's a very simple design. Breaking. Then I change the font to, it's a default font here. I think it's playback or something. Okay, sorry. No, not this, not this. Yeah, this is the font. So I just wanted to connote something breaking. You get, that's why I use this font. And thank God the default font in Pixel Lab was able to give me that. Okay, so we have this here. I'm just going to change this to white, or not really white, but just going to reduce this like this. You can see it the same color that you use for the text. You can just reduce the um yeah, something like this, then copy this out and put limits. You get the idea. Then do this. You get, so when you are aligning your, for example, LT, you align with this tip here. This particular, look at my this tip here, not this tip. Okay, let me use the draw tool to do that. This particular place, that's where you align into the grid. Do you understand? So I'm just going to put this here. You get, then yeah, okay, so I think that's all there. I'm just going to add, okay, and change this color now to the same color that we used for this particular one. You get, then after doing that, now let's just add shadow so that it just gives it a kind of different feel. You get, so I'm just going to use the this particular color that I used for this shape. You get, then reduce the blur radius to 2 and offset y, exactly, offset y by 2, offset x by let's see, I think 1 is enough. Yeah, then do the same thing for this, for this two. Go to your shadow, turn it on, it's the same color, reduce the blur radius to 2 and offset x by 1, offset x by 2. Okay, let me see. Okay, I think the blur radius at 2 is fine, but you can also reduce the opacity of this to around 65. Yeah, let's do this for this too. Reduce the opacity to around 65. You can see this. So now the next thing, this is where a bit of, so I'm just going to copy this text out again and just change this to black, black, color black. Okay, so then I just put the, so that I can put the social media handles here. You get, so now I'm going to copy this out and just put F for Facebook to connote. So it's a social media font. Instead of just downloading icons, I prefer this font. You get, it's S. So download, go to dafont.com and download the social media font. Can you see it? So if I tap F, it gives me Facebook. You get it? I'm sure you are loving it also, like I am. Sorry. So I'm just going to adjust this. Then copy this out, put Facebook. Then I'm going to change the font width from bold, from medium to probably regular or light. Let's see, clash display. I think regular should work. Yeah, regular is fine. Yeah, then I'm going to change the color of these to this particular color here. You get. So let's zoom in a bit. And I did the same, use the same color for these two, but I want to do something like this. Yeah, let me reduce the size of this size. Okay, I think it's fine already. So then you can just put your and reduce the line spacing to probably increase it rather, and just adjust and adjust. So let me just adjust. So for this, C is actually, if you're downloading this particular one, C is actually Instagram. Do you get? I don't know why they did like that. Probably is a little bit of error. Then T Twitter. Do you get? So we have this. Yeah. Let's bring this. Okay. So I think yes, we need to reduce the size of this to 10. Just 10. It does not really need to be that visible. Do you get? Just need to pay attention. So let's turn off the snap to grid. Okay, so we have this. Copy this. I have the social media handles here. So this for Facebook. Just going to keep this here. Then I reduce the icon to 10. 1, 2, 3, 10. Okay. Then do the same thing for these two. So let's adjust this to Twitter, reduce the size also to 10. Then can copy this out, put Twitter, and copy this out to put Instagram. So if you are downloading the fonts, don't forget the social media font. Go to dafont.com, you get there. You get. So let's just, so I'm just going to reduce the size of this. Also copy this out. Then I'm going to put the social media handle. Sorry about that. Sorry. So we have this. Then I'm just, let me just reduce the size to 10 also. Yeah, you can see. So all this positioning matters a whole lot. Do you understand? So these are the basic things that you need to pay attention to when you are designing. You get, you don't want everything to just be big and big. So let me just reduce to 13 also. Do you understand? So I'm sorry, to 10 rather. Then same thing for this, 10. Okay, 10. So yeah, then I'm just going to do this. Yeah, so now I just mean proper alignment. So we have this. Let me just keep this, do this, or rather still let's do this. You get. So and what I do most times, I always like, for example, you can see it's scattered over here. So YouTube, you can see C is just scattered anywhere. I don't want you to do your designs like this. Always try to adjust them together. For example, Twitter and Twitter should be together. Like everything should be aligned properly. If this is for Twitter, yes, put it together. This is how I arrange my work. So if you're having YouTube should come here. Where is it? Okay, so this is for Twitter. So YouTube YouTube go to the front, and YouTube you can see, then goes to the front too. Then for Facebook, yes, you can see now. Then for IG, where's IG? Oh, didn't I copy? Oh, I haven't copied for IG. You can see that. So just pay attention to all these things. So IG comes later. Normally I do arrange it the way, but because of time I'm not going to do that. I do arrange it. Okay, if Facebook is here, Facebook can be front and all of that, but let's just go with this. So now we have this. Twitter comes here. So these are the you can see I'm taking too much time on this, but because they actually matter, they matter a whole lot. Like they matter a whole lot. They matter a whole lot. So I want you to pay attention to these two when you are designing. Let's reduce the size of these two. Okay, 10. Then these two, 10. Okay, so we have that. Don't worry, you might say it's not visible and all of that. So let's adjust this. Zoom out. Yeah, zoom in back. Then we have, you can see the alignment. You too, once you are done with your design, so design takes time. These are the things that you need to pay attention to. Don't be under pressure and say, oh, someone does design in 20 minutes and all of that. You can see this is a tutorial, and I'm taking my time like this. So you can see, I just want you to get it. If you don't get it now, I'm going to get it again. So let's just do this together now. Then lastly we have our IG. Okay, let me take this C to the top now. Yeah, so then they come together. You can see, instead of merging your work, you can see what I just did. Just tap on this, select, and you can adjust and all of that. You can see, you can resize, you can rotate together. You can see, if I want to rotate all of them together, you can see it. You can see, instead of just what's it called, merging your work all the time, so you don't need to merge. So you can see this now. Now I'm just going to take it to the next process, which is to next. Okay, so now the logo is far away. Logo is far away. Logo is far away. Let's do this. I'm going to take the logo down a bit and just maintain that proper balance. These are the things you need to pay attention to. Yeah, then I can this, I can just take it to the front, to the top a bit. Can I think the text too is too small? The background is not adjusted properly too. Let's adjust the background a bit. Let's do something. Yeah, so let me increase the text a bit. Yeah, to okay, no, 85. Okay, 80 is fine for this. Then let's increase this till it fits into this. Yeah, 138 is okay. Then let's take this up a bit so that the balance is there. Then I increase I increase this. Wow, 40. You can see. So this is basically it. Yeah, so now let's go to PSC to add our lens flare. Okay, so we are in PSCC, that's Adobe Photoshop Touch. I believe you already have the app already, but I'm going to drop the link in the tutorial, so download it. Yeah, and you can check my other videos on how to add. So now let's tap on this. I'm just going to tap on that. Then I'm going to go to Pixel over here. Then we have this. I'm going to tap on add. So once it has been added, tap on this icon over here, this one over here, tap on plus, then tap on photo layer, tap on photo library. You can go back and just go to where your lens flare is. Then I'm just going to locate mine over here. So this is it here. This is mine. So locate where yours is. I'm just going to increase the size. Yeah, and just keep it here. Increase it well. Yeah. So let's see. Increase again. Then check mark. Let's see, for me to do is to, since I'm on the layer, right, then tap on this layer. You can see, select the layer and tap on this, sorry, on this one over here. You can tap on this, then tap on this blend mode over here. This blend mode, you can see opacity, you can see blend mode normal, you can see normal. Then I'll just get to work with, let me see, screen. Yeah, screen. You can see this. Okay, so I think I need to adjust this again. So just tap on this, then tap on this and here, this extra tool here, that's, and then click on transform. Then let's increase the size a bit, very well. Yeah, okay, yes, exactly, exactly. Yeah, I think this is amazing. Then you can decide to reduce your opacity a little. Yeah, probably 95. You can see this, you can see the before, can you see the after, you can see the what is connoting, that is the essence of doing this. You can see. Now let's take it to Adobe Lightroom. I believe you now understand, so save your work and let's take it to Adobe Lightroom. Yeah, you can see how amazing this is. Now let's go to Adobe Lightroom. Okay, so right here in Adobe Lightroom, I believe you also have the app. I'm going to drop that in the description. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button and let's start this. So I'm just going to tap on this and make it load, then scroll down to where my pixel lamp. So I have this, I'm just going to add. So I tap on add, it has been imported successfully, and go in. So let's get started. Okay, so we have this. So yeah, I'm going to be teaching you how to color grade and all of that. So let's get started. So now you have this as your color, yeah, you have this as your effect, and you have this as auto, right? So I'm not working with any of that. So let's go back. Sorry, undo auto. So this I'm just going to work on a bit. So not really much work here. Just let's see, you get. Although what I want to do basically here is just to work on the color grading. So I bring down the shadows a bit, increase the highlights, then come over to my color. I'm just going to tap on this here, your color grading, and come over here. So once you tap on this, anywhere you adjust it, if you put it here, you can now reduce and look at up here, you can see saturation 356 degree, saturation is 100. So if you put it close to the ring over here, it's going to show you 100. Then bring it back, can take it back to reduce it a bit. Yeah, so I think I'm loving this color grade. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. I just added a little bit of red to just give me that feel, that sunny feel. Oh, sorry, we imported the wrong image. Actually, I'm supposed to import the one from PSCC. Just notice that. Okay, so we have this. Sorry about that. Then like I was doing, so just, oh, not auto tune, no, sorry, go back. So tap here, you can just increase the highlight a bit, reduce the shadow a bit, and you can also increase the contrast a bit, you get. So always tap and hold on your screen to check what you are working on. Then just come to your color. As I was explaining before, same process. So just come here to red. I just want to add a little bit of red. Okay, then I adjust the saturation a bit. You get just a bit. Go to your saturation, your hue. Change put the hue to about 4. That's where you get that red effect. Then just reduce saturation to, yeah, I think 45 is fine. So tap and hold, see the before, see the after, just a little bit, just soft. Yeah, then you can now increase the vibrance a bit. Increase the vibrance a bit, and you don't need to touch this. Although if you see that you want to do this, no, 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 just a little bit, just soft, so soft, so you get. Can see this. Then lastly, okay, not lastly, come here, go to your texture, increase the texture a bit, then increase the clarity a bit. So you see, I'm not giving you figures because just using the word a bit because it's by what you are seeing. Do you understand? Then don't increase the DAs, don't work on your DAs. Then lastly, go to your detail and just increase the sharpening. Yeah, and increase, I always love to increase my radius too a bit. Then increase the detail itself to 30. Now tap and hold, see the before, see the after. I still feel like I'm not that color grading. Let's add more. Let me add more to it. Okay, I want to add more. Yeah, I love this feel, this reddish feel, like that sunny feel. Yeah, so see the before. Can you see the before? See the after. So I believe you've learned a whole lot. Thank you for staying till the end. Thank you for spending your 30 minutes or 28 minutes thereabouts to watching this tutorial. And I believe you've got massive value. Now you don't want to learn alone. You want to share to your friends. I believe you are doing that now. Start copying the link and start sharing. Thank you. I love you, and I'm going to see you in the next tutorial. If you have any questions, drop in the comment section, and don't forget to join the Telegram group so we can communicate very much more. If you want to connect with me directly, smash this the links on my homepage. You can get there on my about page. So we want to get to 10k views this month, so we can do that together. Let's do that together. I love you, and I'm going to see you in the next video tutorial. If you want me to showcase any tutorial, just let me know in the community channel. Do you understand? Thank you very much. See you in the next tutorial once again.